We're almost there, one stack at a time. We're working with this stupid little 2-ton crane. Load. Stupid mulch. Hate this stuff because you can't go too tight. It's like sheetrock. Can't go too tight, you break it. You end up tearing into these bags. Bad enough I had to make a mark down. I made a mark down this bag and sign off on it. And then after I get over here, there's a yard. I got loaded. I got a little ways up there. Let's see. E section, right where he's actually turning, where he's not supposed to. But that's his problem. So we got about another 4 hours. We lost a bunch of time getting unloaded earlier. Oh, the other one was this. But I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see this. Got a glare, so I can't see very well. You probably just see the wood. Oh, it's not over there anyway. They messed them up with the forks. They don't do it right. That bag's ripped open and it's hanging down a little bit. I got another one. Yep, another one right there. That one's ripped. So this is kind of just a filler load. I'm going to Cicero, New York, just north of Syracuse. Going back home, pretty much just spending all day at home on Thursday, tomorrow, and today for you guys. Then I got to go back up to Messina, pick up another one of those ingot loads. Pick up another ingot load, and then that's going quite a distance, 2,000 miles. We're going down to Laredo. Hoping to get, they have snowmobiles that I just found out about that come out of Laredo, coming back up to the Northeast. So I'm hoping to get one of those loads. So we'll see what happens. But right now I'm all strapped up and 14's counting down. So I'm going to try to make it over to the Loves or possibly the TA in Fultonville, over by Lily. So anyway, see where we go. So we're finished up, sitting at a rest area. So today was just a long drawn out day. I sat at the mulch place. See if I can find it real quick. I sat there for 2 hours and 15 minutes roughly, from the time I got there to the time I left. And throwing straps and stuff didn't take any time at all. But the very first place where I unloaded that load of I don't know what you want to call them, tubes, flat tubes. They were actually used for a indoor radiator, like for heat and stuff. I don't know. I want to do a little more looking into it though. It looked interesting because the test room that they had for what they made with this stuff, they actually had it was like they cut the panels into I don't know, maybe 3-foot sections, and they welded them together, and then they had a pipe behind it that would push water through, and then they had coat rack hooks at the top, so it was like a radiator register to let off heat and stuff, and it would, somewhere where you can hang up your coat. So it seems like it keeps the temperature in the room warm and warms up your jacket, I guess, somehow. I really don't know, but it definitely got me curious to do some more investigating into it, just see what it's all about. So that's pretty neat. That's one thing I really love about hauling flatbed, is you get all these different loads and you learn about a lot of stuff, and how stuff is made and whatnot. For instance, even just driving tractor trailer alone, you find out a lot of stuff, like soda cans and beer cans and stuff like that. Any type of a can, I was always curious, always wondered how they actually made them, and that's because of trucking and because of flatbed hauling coils and stuff. I learned how they stamp them and whatnot. But that's my favorite part about flatbed, because we do a lot more of the industrial stuff, supply stuff, stuff like I just had, or coils and whatever else, beams. I remember when I was with I think it was all the way back with CRST, or not CRST, Western Express. I want to say it was Western Express when I first did flatbed. I hauled in, they had slick bar, oil bars, whatever you want to call them. And the place that I brought them to, they actually cut them into 1-inch pieces, and he said they stamped them into bearings and stuff for cars and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. I really like this. Every time I pull something and bring something in, if I can't figure out by looking around, I'll start asking the guys that are unloading me, what this does and what that does, and what they're making with the product. Here, unfortunately, they all spoke Spanish, and you were lucky to get a back in the door here out of them. But anyway, because I ate into my 14 quite a bit today. Right now we're in Danube, New York. I am not sure how to pronounce that. Danube, D-A-N-U-B-E, New York. It's a rest area. Anyway, it's 74 miles from my delivery. I'm delivering in Cicero, New York, which is just north of Syracuse. So I'm only just over an hour outside of Syracuse. One of my favorite rest areas, actually, because they got a Dunkin' Donuts in it. So I get to have a good breakfast in the morning. I possibly will have a video tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I might. The only thing I'm really going to have to show tomorrow is picking this, delivering this stuff. And then I haven't made up my mind yet. I got to calculate miles and everything first. But either I'm leaving tomorrow night to go up to Messina. It's about a 3-hour ride. So I'm either leaving tomorrow night or early first thing Friday morning. Which I'm pretty lazy, so I'm probably going to leave Friday morning if I don't need that extra time to get down there. So there might not be a video until Saturday. But this weekend, I'll be getting my laptop when I go back home. I forgot to take it out with me. That's why I haven't done that video on my January numbers. Now I got to get the past week programmed in there too, which isn't much, few loads. But this weekend, I'll definitely have the video for my January numbers coming out. Well, I'll have the video made this weekend. The video might not be up until Monday. Sunday or Monday. So that's it. You guys take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching.